Hello, and you are welcome to another edition of Questions on the Mind. This is the platform that gives you the opportunity to ask the questions you want to know about people and about everything and about situations that are going on around you. For this edition, we are looking at the 2020-2021 GIJSRC positions, and we have in our midst today someone who is going for the GIJSRC Organizing Secretary. He is a communications director, an event organizer, and a brands manager. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Desmond Boahene Bilson, popularly known as Master Bilson. So how has your day been so far?
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is Master Bilson, GIJSRC Organizing Secretary Hopeful. Yeah. So we would like to know something more about you. Who is Master Bilson?
Yeah, Master Bilson is just a homeboy from Takoradi. Yeah, so yes, AC to be precise. Yeah, so I'm into event organizing and I manage brand, and like you mentioned earlier, I'm a communication director too. Yes, and I believe event organizing is a very professional job, and if more attention is given to that portfolio, we can make money out of it. It's very, very fertile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, so which SSS did you complete?
Bonsoka Senior High School.
Yes.
Yeah.
At which region?
Western region.
Western region. So which year did you complete?
2013.
Did you come to GIJ right after?
Oh no, I was too young. I was like 16 years then.
Actually, 16 years.
Yeah.
And so now you're sharp. Now you're 16 years. Who years SHS?
I just started school early. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what did you do after SHS?
Yeah, my intention was to play football after SHS because I like football. Yeah, so I was training and preparing to travel abroad to go and play football, especially for Chelsea. And you know, Ghana League and all that, and it's not easy to fund yourself if you want to travel abroad and all that. You need to connect yourself with the right people.
Yeah,
and
sure.
To connect yourself with the right people, you need some kululu. You know, Ghana, you get it.
Did you say kululu?
Yeah. Oh, come on. This is public knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
well, I don't know.
So I was trying very hard. I was working very hard. I was training very hard with my team. It's not the thing. I was not getting it.
Oh,
you get it? So
it ended in tears.
Yeah, it ended in tears. So I just have to focus on my education.
So you came to GIJ in 2017.
Yeah.
2017. So football and other stuff. Well, okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we have Master Bilson in our midst today. GIJSRC Organizing Secretary Hopeful, and yes, we are going to ask him the questions that are on our mind. We're going to ask him everything that we want to know about him. But before we dive into that, we'll go for a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back from the break, folks, and we have been talking to Master Bilson, and he's told us a little bit about himself. So we are going to dive into the questions that you have sent and the questions that you want to know about him. So, Bilson, are you ready?
Sure.
Yes. So we have the first question from
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah is asking why you want to be an organizing secretary.
Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, event-oriented person, and I believe if much attention is given to event organizing, it's a very fertile ground. We can make a lot out of that. You get it? And per my days in GIJ, I have been organizing events on campus, corporate events and parties and all that.
Yeah. So can you name some of these events?
Oh, I organized the Lips and Gloss after the PR project.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I organized it. You get it? And I have events coming up this very Friday. Yeah.
This very Friday. What's the name? Maybe we'll do a little.
It's a debate. I'm doing that with the Writers and Debaters Club.
Debate about what are they going to talk about?
You see.
Nigeria and Ghana,
no.
jollof rice or something.
Something that is relevant to the student populace. You get it? You see, for some years now, the office of the SRC, especially the presidential portfolio, has gained some ground, speculations and rumors and all that, as in whether they are, let me say, chopping our money. You get it?
Okay.
Yeah, so
this issue, okay.
It's about time we put a stop to that. You get it? So these are the steps that we are taking to combat that issue. So the debate is about I mean the SRC aspirants or the SRC hopefuls declaring their assets before they assume power.
They are declaring their assets
before they assume power. So that technically we can draw the line between their personal assets and the coffers.
But we are in the university third year. Do you think some students have assets? Because me, I don't. Wait, do you have an asset?
Yes, I have an asset.
So you think other aspirants also have assets?
I can speak for myself.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then I think I personally am really looking forward to this debate. I mean, a debate where
you have to be there.
I mean, I will be there where they have to talk about the assets and the things that they have here. I think this is a worth looking forward to event. Yeah. So we'll take our next question. Our next question is from Dede. Now, I want you to take your time and answer this question.
Sure.
Dede says, and I quote, "What will you say has been the failure of the current organizing secretary?" Yes.
I don't want to call it failure.
Okay.
No, I call it learning process. You get it? You see, Cedric is doing good, and those around Cedric too are doing great. I mean, they're doing everything possible to make events in GIJ more appealing to the students. So, on a scale of 10, I think Cedric is doing good. I can give him 6 out of 10.
You can give Cedric 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
So with the 4 that is left, just give me a thing or two why you didn't give him the whole 10. Why he got 6, not 10.
I mean, his tenure of office is not over. I mean, so there's still room for improvement. He can still do more because we have Face of GIJ coming up, you have the SRCB coming up, you have the Hallways coming up. So yes, I think he can amend that for.
Welcome back from the short break, and we've been talking to Master Bilson, organizing secretary hopeful for the GIJSRC 2020-2021 positions. So Bilson, I have this question from Kingsley. No, Kingsley, yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you know him?
Yes, no.
Yes, no, of course, you know many Kingsleys. Yeah. Yes. So Kingsley is asking, how will you organize weekends and regular schools with events?
Okay, for the weekend school, it's now student knowledge that they have been left out when it comes to events organizing. You get it? So I term it communication. It's about time we convey the communication down to them and let them feel important. We should place value on them. Because regardless of the days they spend on campus, whether 2 days in a week or 1 day in a week, they still pay for the 50 Ghana City SRC dues. So it's about time we give them value for money.
So with giving them value for money, if let's take it that you are going to organize Mr. Akwaba, Mr. and Ms. Akwaba, which we organize every academic year, the beginning of every academic year. How will you organize it that the weekend students will also join or be part of it? Because the weekend schools just have Saturdays and Sundays, and the regular schools come throughout the week. So how will you organize this for them? And of course, most of the weekend students are workers. So how will you do that?
Let me use this platform to talk about how to organize events. You see, event organization is process. You start from somewhere. Like you process the whole thing to make it a reality.
Okay.
You get it? So before you start a program, you launch it. After you launch it, you do the publicity, massive publicity before the D-Day. So we can launch it at the weekend school. We can do the pre-event at the weekend school because it's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
That's Saturday and Sundays too. You have most of the regular schools students, most of the regular students available on weekends. You get it? So it's about time we factor them. We should factor them into.
Okay. So are you saying that you divide the events between the regular and the weekend schools?
Oh no. It's about time we apply the all-inclusive agenda. I mean, the regular school and the weekend school should be brought under one umbrella with regards to events organizing. You get it? That's what I'm saying.
The weekend and regular schools will be brought under one umbrella. Oh, okay. Let's take our last and final question from Asamoah. Now, Asamoah is asking a very critical question. Now, Asamoah is asking that what will you do if you don't win or you don't even pass through vetting, because vetting has not even started yet. They've not even gone for their nomination forms yet. So, okay, what will you do if you don't even pass through vetting, talk less of even going for the election?
Plan B is like plan A for work. So there's no room for me not passing the vetting criteria.
So there is no way you won't pass the vetting. By all means, you will pass through the vetting.
Sharp.
By hook or by crook?
By necessary.
Folks, this has been Master Bilson. Now, Master Bilson, yeah. Charlie, you know you'll be fine, boy. You don't know. So, are you dating?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm dating.
You are dating?
Yes.
Is she in GIJ?
She's not in Ghana.
Where is she?
She's a Canadian.
Oh my God, folks, did you hear that?
It's the way they are on Ghana, so Ghana girls, we are sorry.
Oh no. She's a Ghanaian, but she's Canada based.
She's Canada based.
Yeah.
So you are locked. There is no way you would do other, you know.
I mean, there's a saying that plenty meat not is for. Let me learn from my boss. Achisa.
Who is your boss?
Samini is like a father friend to me.
So yeah. Samini is your boss. Is he your mentor?
I don't have a mentor in life.
You don't have a mentor?
Yeah, I learn from people. I learn from my mistakes.
But it's just so does that mean that you sing?
No. I have a bad voice. Come on.
He has a bad voice, ladies.
Bad voice.
So he can't sing any romantic Valentine song for you. Oh well. so
Atajwa.
So you can just do Atajwa. So what in the entertainment industry? What can you do in the entertainment industry? What do you do? I mean, apart from the regular event management and that thing, what are your hobbies? What do you do for fun?
I used to art, but I stopped arting.
Is it because of the Kofi Adjoro thing?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
It's because I don't have time for that. And that thing it be time consuming.
Okay.
Yeah, time consuming. Yeah. So I prefer to work behind the scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are more of the back people who help push.
And talking of the entertainment industry, I prefer if you use the creative art industry. That's where you can talk of the fashion industry, the music industry, and the movie industry.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. So folks, I've learned something very important. Instead of saying entertainment industry, say the creative art industry. This has been a very lively discussion we've had with Master Bilson. Bilson, thank you very much for honoring my invitation to come to this show. I really appreciate it, and for coming to give people your answers about the questions they want to know about you and about the GIJSRC organizing secretary position. Thank you very much for.
I hope you are coming for my program.
Of course, I'll be there on Sunday.
Sure.
I'll be there. Is it Sunday or Friday?
Friday.
Yes. So
be a disciple of Master B. Go and spread the gospel.
I should go and spread the gospel. Are you talking to me? I'm talking to the student.
Are you not part of the student?
Well,
don't you pay SRC dues?
Yes, but I am just one vote.
Yeah.
So I should just be.
You consider all votes in election. All factors are considered. Go and vote. No, right now I can't talk for voting right now. So go and spread the message, Master B.
So folks, Master B says you should go and spread the message. This has been a discussion with Master Bilson, and thank you. You are also welcome. Welcome. So this has been with Master Bilson. We'll be talking about the GIJSRC organizing secretary. Thank you very much for being with us on Questions on the Mind. See you next time.